Hey, my name's Rebecca Horn. I just went to MEPS Monday and Tuesday. It was the 15th and 16th. To the ASVAB on Monday night. I got a 52, which is passed, not too bad. Tuesday, we got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Sucked. Me and my roommate got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and so we could be ready at 5 because our shuttle was supposed to leave at 5:30. We didn't leave till like quarter to 6. And we had to stand outside at MEPS and eat and wait for them to open the door at 6 o'clock. Which, from by that time, I never knew what time it was because there was like no clocks around. But when we first got in there, we got our folders like full of all of our like medical paperwork that we had to take with us every station we had to do. And I was the first one to go, but for some reason I was the last one to finish. I do not know why. It wasn't me, of course, but I went and did my I went and actually refilled out the health paperwork again because we had to do it all over again. And this one dude got yelled at really bad because he was going so slow, and I was like, Lord have mercy. I was like, I better speed up so I don't get yelled at. But it was it wasn't. Other than that, it really wasn't that bad. But after that, I went and did the hearing test. I don't know how I did. I guess I passed, but I couldn't read the paper like what it said. I didn't understand it. And then I went and did my interrogation for the medical examiner. This is the funny part. She told me that I told her I had hazel eyes, and she was like, "You can't have hazel eyes." And I kind of just sat there. I was like, "How? That's what I've been told my whole life. I have hazel eyes." And she was like, "No, you can't have it." She's like, "If someone with light blue eyes said they have hazel eyes, we can't identify your eyes. You're gonna have to pick a different color." And she gave me like choices out of green, brown, blue. I was like, "Yeah, my eyes are not that color." And I think hazel's like green and brown mixed together. I don't know. She was like, "Well, you have to pick one." I said, "Okay." I didn't argue with her. I just said, "Yes, ma'am. I'll do that." She's like, "You can get the people when you do your eyesight. You can get them to tell you." So after that, I went and did my vision. So I got 20/20 vision. Thank God. Um, so we were writing down what color my eyes were. And I told them the situation, so they were just like, "We're going to put other." So my eye color is other. I do not know how you're going to describe me if I'm dead or something and look at other is my color. But anyways, that's how that went. And what did I do next? I went to get my blood drawn for like HIV testing. That's what we did. And for some reason, it was me and this other girl, we kept getting skipped. Like, they kept putting the guys in front of us. I don't know why. That's probably how I ended up last, getting done with everything. But after I got my blood drawn, which I got picked on about that, my recruiter told me that they were just, well, it wasn't my recruiter, it was a different one, but he told us on the way up there the first time I went up there, and he was like, "Yeah, they're just going to jam the needle into you. You're not going to be all nice like a blood draw." So I mentioned that to them. They were like, "Your recruiter don't know what he's talking about. He's never been here." And and then we went to go take the pee test or whatever, and I was drinking water because I couldn't really use the bathroom yet. So I was just sitting there like standing over the water fountain for like 20 minutes drinking it, which was a bad idea. But and then the lady that heard me say something about that, she was like, "What, did your recruiter tell you how to drink the water too? Did he tell you how the water tastes?" I mean, it was just hilarious. I was like, "No, ma'am." She was just joking. But after that, we did like the movements. We had to do like 24 different movements. The duck walk, we had to walk on our knees, straighten our legs really fast, arm rotations. Look at our feet, our spines. Um, we had to walk on our tippy toes, our heels, a whole bunch of different stuff. A lot of stuff. We had to balance for a long time. My leg was getting tired, but whatever. After that, we were actually down in our underwear and bra when we did that, and we did our weight and our height check. So it's kind of awkward. I'm not a person who likes to be negative with people I don't know. So we were down our bra and underwear doing that together. So after like 20 minutes, it really didn't matter anymore. But after that, we had to take all our clothes off and get in a paper gown to like get the other check. And see, I was told that they would do like a pap smear kind of thing, but they really don't. They just look at your vagina. That's about it, and look at your butthole, which is, it really wasn't that bad. But the funny thing is, I had that paper gown on. I was waiting. I was in front, and I had to go pee because I was drinking all that water, so I had to go again. And so I ended up in the back of the line with the girls, and I kept moving around. I don't know why. I just kept walking around the room and, you know, talking, like moving my body and stuff, and my gown ripped even more. So I had the back of the gown ripped and the side. So I was sitting there, I was like, thank God I'm in the back of the line, because, I mean, the gown was basically doing no good. And when the lady opened up the door for my turn, she was like, God, look at you. Can't even keep your gown on. So that was a kind of embarrassing, but whatever. It didn't really matter anymore. But after that, we went to back to the medical examiner who I got interrogated the first time. Well, she didn't even talk to me that time. She just told me I was good anyway. So the first time I went and saw her, which she didn't even see my other stuff. So, but so I was good to go. Then I had to go to my liaison, the Marine liaison, as he had to fix my paperwork. Took about an hour, 2 hours to do that. Took another hour or two to actually swear in. But before we swore in, we got like lunch and stuff. Lunch wasn't that bad. We had Subway. Not much of a choice of what we got from Subway, but at least it wasn't nasty. But you know, we swore in 2 hours later. After that, I had to wait 2 long more hours to for my recruiter. Well, my gunnery sergeant came and picked me up instead of my recruiter, which, yeah, you're not supposed to sleep at MEPS, and at the end, like, we were all waiting for our recruiters and stuff, and this Army guy came out. I guess he was a sergeant, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. We all were kind of like falling asleep in the chairs, and I don't know if, like, they were just telling us we couldn't sleep during the actual MEPS, like when we were doing the stuff, because it's kind of over then, or if it was like the whole time we were in the building. But we all kind of like fell asleep, and the Army guy came in. He was like, what are y'all doing sleeping? Everybody jumped up, scared the crap out of us, but of course we all went back to sleep. So I mean, that was basically all it was at MEPS. Signed my papers and delayed entry. Got my shirt, my coolie shirt. It's the only one to walk out with one. There were other Marines. There's actually another female Marine. She was my roommate, or like coolie, trying to get in and stuff. And I got my ship date. I go December 12th, 2011. No Christmas for me, which is, I mean, one Christmas, not that big of a deal. But I don't know my MOS yet. My choices are right now are aviation mechanics, which I'd rather get that out of what I have. I mean, I qualified for like 15 jobs, but the only ones that were open, there were only like 6 that were like open for my ship date. So it kind of sucked. I didn't really get the one I really wanted, but aviation mechanics my first choice. My second choice was like equipment mechanical repair option, which I probably will get that one, and that's the option, so it's not an actual job. Like, it's a category, so I can get any job in that category. And my third one is parachute rigging, which is packing parachutes and sewing them, and it's a pretty easy job. And later on, like 2 years later, I can switch jobs and stuff like that, so I figured it wouldn't be too bad. But I kind of really want the aviation mechanics. But the only way I'm going to get that, they said that they have to do a sex change in the like the opening positions. They only have 3 opening positions that's for males. I'm going to try to get one of them sex changed to a female so I can get it. But we'll see how that works out, because I'm not sure they really want to try that hard to get me that job. They might just give me the other job. So now I'm doing PT Monday through Wednesday at 7 o'clock at night because I'm not a morning person and I'm not going to be until boot camp. And I still won't be then, but it's kind of like don't have a choice. But I'm not getting up that early now. And so I'm doing it at 7 o'clock at night, and then I have like pool functions every second Saturday of the month, which I haven't been to one yet, so because the last one I had to work. But that's about it about MEPS. It really wasn't that bad. We were started at like 6 o'clock. We were really finished with all the physicals, like examination, to about at 10 o'clock. So the rest of the hours waiting around to swear in, and waiting for the contracts to be pulled up, like fixed and ready to sign, and that's about it, you know. So that's about it. I don't know if you have any questions about MEPS or anything else. Just leave a comment.